What's up, everybody? On 1% Wednesday, checking in midweek. How we doing? Short note to inspire you. I hope you had a chance to listen to my interview with Michael Lombardi. He has a podcast called The GM Shuffle. He does it with Adnan Virk. They do a co-hosting thing. They're both great together. This week's episode of Michael's podcast, The GM Shuffle, is about what has Michael done to piss people off this week. And it's pretty funny. He's a straight shooter. But also charming. I don't know if you had a chance to listen to it, but if you did, I think you'll get a chance to like Michael, and you'll see his confidence is a little bit on a different level than mine. He's really, really convicted of what he's saying, and he's telling it like it is, but he has a lot of knowledge base, at least when it comes to the NFL and pop culture, to back it up. I think that on the show, you'll get a vibe of one of the questions I asked him, where he said, who's more likely to succeed, Tom Brady or Bill Belichick, without the other? And he retweeted it this week, and it got me thinking about something, and I actually want to put together a post on this. I'm going to do something on Medium or on my blog about this, and I've thought deeply about the question. He wrote, a lot of people ask me this question. And as an interviewer and a conversationalist, I never want to be labeled as the person who asks the same questions as everybody else. And for the people that have been listening since episode 1 and now all the way to 89, I don't think you would accuse me of that. However, I found myself thinking that that was a question that needed to be asked. And not from a comparison place and not from a subtraction place, but kind of from a place of, A, how would he answer that, having been with them? I thought it would be irresponsible not to ask him. The second piece is, what qualities does Brady have that would help him sustain excellence, to borrow a phrase from Ryan, without Belichick, the mastermind? What qualities and personality traits and habits does Belichick have that would allow him to sustain excellence without Brady? And knowing Michael as a pro in the world of journalism, especially audio, and he did write a great book, I knew that he would answer that question with a degree of depth. So if you go on my Twitter feed at Ferraro on Air, you can find in one of the recent tweets his answer, and you can listen, of course, to the episode. But it's something that we can learn a lot from one question, but the quality of our questions determines the quality of our lives, says Tony Robbins. And I did want to just explain a little bit my thinking about that question. The other thing, quick pivot, no segue here. Today I return to Bronxville baseball for senior day. I have a few seniors today that I wanted to see off, that I made a promise to them, even though I'm not coaching this year, that I would be there. It's a beautiful day here in Westchester County, New York. Feeling a little awkward about going back, right? The two new coaches are doing fantastic. I feel nothing but mudita for them. The players are doing fantastic. They have 10 wins this year. No one's irreplaceable, right? We hope we set them up for a foundation of success. The new coaching staff has found a way to take them to another level. But yet, I'm walking back to see them for the first time. I don't want to be a distraction. I really just want to support and be there. Question of the day I'll leave you with. I already know the answer. I've worked this out in my head. Would you, if you were me, in my shoes, wear Bronxville baseball gear to today's game? Sweatshirt, hat, shorts. What would you wear to today's game if you were going back to senior day? I hope this note encourages you. I hope it makes you think. If you have any questions at all, hit reply to this message. And I hope you have a fantastic 1% Wednesday.